We all need to be betrayed at some point in our life. Being betrayed makes you feel terrible. Being betrayed makes you feel like you're nothing, makes you feel like you mean nothing to people and to them people as well. And when you're betrayed, you are forced to pick up the pieces of where you've lost from. You're forced to re-select and recollect your thoughts on your character, understand where you went wrong, understand what you did wrong. And it teaches you a vital lesson that no one's in your life forever. And it's important to realise that, especially when you're young. You feel like you have friends from school, you feel like you have friends from work or whoever, and you feel like they're going to be in your life forever. They're always going to have my back and all that. It's not the case, man. It's not the case. And you grow apart sometimes, and sometimes they snake you, sometimes they do bad things towards you. But it's important to go through this. It's genuinely important to go through this. And this sounds weird advice. This sounds weird to say that it's good for you to go through it, I know, but I understood when I was going through that, I had to let these people go. When people betrayed me, I understood that I needed to let them go. I didn't need them in my life, because there was more negative effects of having them. There's more negative effects of having them in my life than not having them in my life. And they took away from me. And they genuinely took away from me, and that made me feel terrible. It made me feel worse about myself, even when I was around them. So therefore, when I lost them, it hurt. Trust me, it hurt. Like when you lose people who you care about and who you would fight for and protect and vouch for, and then they betray you like nothing, and they take the piss with you like nothing, and they ruin you, and they make you feel terrible about yourself. You think like you're broken. You feel broken, you feel in pain, you feel sad, you feel upset. And it's important for you to go through that so you can build yourself back up and understand that people shouldn't have the power over you. How people treat you shouldn't have really any difference on how you view yourself and how you feel about yourself, because it's you who's in your body. It's you who is literally in your body. It's you who is thinking about what you're going to do, how you're going to act. It's you that establish your own value. And when you're betrayed, you realise that you can't count on people now. And you can't put trust in people because they'll just take the piss. They could potentially take the piss, And then you realise even people you cared about for time, for years and years and years, they can switch up on you, and they can make you feel worse about yourself and make you feel terrible and down in the dumps and like you mean nothing. But then when you come back from that, and when you've been at the depths of that, when people treated you terribly and made you feel worse and made you feel terrible, and you get up from that and you dust yourself off and you feel better than ever, and then you may find some new friends, and you've built up your mental health, you built up yourself after that, and you built up yourself to a degree that's insane, and you feel better than you did when you have them, and now you've got better friends and people who actually value you. You feel exceptional then. You genuinely feel exceptional when that happens, because people will never give you what you want, and that's the truth. People will never give you what you want fully, because when you set expectations on people, especially high expectations, they're bound to not achieve them high expectations, And it's sad, man. It's sad when people betray you and people leave you and leave your life, but it's part of life. At the end of the day, it's part of life. People are meant to come into your life and leave your life in order for you to learn lessons. And that's what I personally feel what happened with me. I personally feel they were meant to be in my life in order for me to learn lessons and in order for me to learn about myself more. And that's exactly what's happened. And then now I'm like 3 months of 3 October, what was that? Like 3 months removed from that. Now I feel amazing because I've rebuilt myself back up. I've rebuilt myself back up from a place of pain, a place of sadness, a place of hating myself, a place of feeling depressed, sad, feeling a bit suicidal as well, like having them thoughts, and having to rebuild myself up from that place in order to now to where I feel exceptional and happy being by myself. And I've got new friends as well that I get on better with, and that make me actually feel positive and make me feel happy about myself. It's a beautiful place for you to be in, and you truly realise how amazing it is when you have that. But when you have people who take away from you and don't truly value you, and they switch up on you in an instant, it makes you feel terrible, especially when you care for them. I had people who I'd literally fight for, like a year ago, I literally almost got in a fight for them. And back when we were in school, I literally got in a fight for them as well. And it's mad to think that these same people would just like neglect you like that, would just treat you like you're not good enough and treat you like you're nothing. It's insane to see. I love sitting out in nature, man. I love it. But yeah, it's insane to have people who you truly respected, truly loved, truly had an element of trust in, and they take away from you and they just make you feel like nothing. It's a scary place to be in and a sad place to be in, but it's also important for you to rebuild after that. And then when you've rebuilded after that pain and that sadness, and you keep going and you start doing positive things for yourself and you start helping yourself, you truly feel exceptional then. You truly feel happy about life, like I am now. I feel happy. And you start doing things for yourself that make you happy, and that's what it's about. You start doing good habits that make you happy, and you start really understanding yourself more. And that's why it's important to go through pain in life. It's important to go through sadness in life, because you start to understand yourself a lot more. You start to realize who you are as an individual and as a person. But without them trials and tribulations of that relationship or them friends you've lost, you wouldn't realize that. You wouldn't realize who you are as a person. You wouldn't build yourself up to the degree that you are as a person. And it's hard. It's hard when you're in it. And I know if any of you are betrayed and you're watching this video, trust me, you can get through it. Just take time and start doing the good things for yourself. Start understanding where you can apply your attention and apply your work, apply effort into in order to better yourself in the future. And then when you're a few months removed, like I am, now you feel amazing and happy in yourself once you've rebuilded, and you're in a better position in every single area of your life. You feel better about yourself and you're starting to do things for yourself, which truly has a positive effect on you. But whereas if you give in and you just stay sad and feel shocked about it, which it's normal to feel shocked for a bit, but please don't stay there. Genuinely, don't stay shocked. Like, start doing things for yourself during that shock and that pain, and that's what I've done. And then after a few days, it gets a bit easier. And then after a week, you start understanding it a bit more. And then after a month, you're getting up to grips a lot better. And it's truly exceptional when you get through that. And that's what I want for you lot. Understand you can rebuild from this place of pain. You can rebuild from this place of sadness. And genuinely, it's up to you what you do. But I know you got this. I know you got this. Like, genuinely, it takes effort. It takes time. It takes time getting your head wrapped around what happened, because it fucking crushes you. It crushes you losing people you care about and you would fight for and you respect and you would do a lot for. You'd give them money, all sorts. It hurts when that happens, and it could be in a relationship or it could be a friend group. But it's important to rebuild after that, and the truth is you didn't need them in your life anyway. And that's what I've realized now. I didn't need them in my life, and I'm starting to do well for myself in my mental health. In this YouTube channel, it's going decent as well. My personal life, like my social skills, every area has got better now. And my spiritual side as well, all wishy-washy stuff, but I mean it's got a lot better as well. And it's important to truly evaluate that, man. It's important to truly evaluate that and evaluate the progress you've made months after something like that, something traumatizing, something that hurts you after. But the value in this video is, you are bound to be betrayed in your life. There's people who's going to betray you. There's people you love and respect who will genuinely kick you to the curb and make you feel like you're nothing. But it's important to rebuild yourself after that. And when you actually rebuild yourself from nothing, and when you're in pain and when you're in sadness, and you rebuild yourself to a level that you can't even believe, and every area in your life increases when you've put effort into your mental health, into your physical health, into what you want to do, where you want to be, who you want to be, and you start making more friends and social skills and everything gets better, you'll feel truly exceptional. And it's a learning lesson, it's a learning curve. And just understand that some people in your life will be temporary. Just understand that and start doing things for yourself as well. And that's where the true beauty comes of it. When you're on the other side of it and when you're happy in yourself, that's when the true beauty comes of it. And that's what I want for you lot. I want you lot to be happy about yourself and grateful for where you are. And something like that genuinely teaches you a lesson that people are temporary. People don't always have your best interest, and that's all right. That's all right. But you need to have your best interest, and you need to level yourself up in every area, and you need to get yourself better. So I hope you lot got some value in yourself. I hope you lot got some value in this video. I hope you lot are liking the new outside videos as well. I feel more like energy and more invigorated than me just being in my room, and it's probably nicer for you lot to see like the setting and all that. It's probably more interesting than me just sat in my room. And you lot, if you feel betrayed, if you've been betrayed, just take some time and rebuild yourself. Understand who you want to be, understand where you want to be, and rebuild yourself. You got this. Thank you lot for watching this video. I hope you got some value, Like, comment and subscribe. Thank you.